Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. Sorry for the delay, we are 7 minutes late. I needed to restart the whole system. My excuse for that. I still need to prepare some things, we will do that together. And I had actually a problem with A Pilot's Life Chapter 2. It's not detecting my flight. Just like yesterday, I restarted everything, still the same. We'll see how it will go. So today we fly with the 737 Polish Airlines from Radom or something in Warsaw. It's another airport, smaller airport. It's a freeware airport that we use today, and we fly to Varna in Bulgaria. That's a payware airport, also a smaller airport. So we'll check that out on arrival. So as you can see, this is the airport. And nothing more than this. You can download that on Flight Sim TO. You can download it there. I don't know what that is here. Some smoke grenade or something. Alright, so this is our plane, PMDG 737-800 from a lot Polish Airlines. Alright, so we will prepare first the first things I need to do. I always do that before the stream, but I need to restart, so batteries on. Alright, and then we go to our FMC. The first thing that I do is go to aircraft equipment, and then I search for the two class and a single class. So switch that always to a single class. Second thing, we go here and everything is on kilograms. I check that every time, mostly it's alright. And then also liters. Then the other thing that I do is back to a menu. And the fuel, I set it to 1000. If you work with a GSX, we go back and then we go to payload and I set that to empty. So everything is empty. And normally I also go to the ground service and release the stairs. Now I'm not sure if everything will work with GSX. We will see. Alright. And then we can go to GSX. And it seems not working. Peter, oh David, welcome to the stream. And I just noticed that my lights are not on, so just give me a second. Alright, so I will put the webcam on. There we go. And GSX stays loading. Let me see if I can restart it. Peter, alleen, yep. Helemaal alleen. I checked out at night on the other airport in Warsaw. I sent him a message that he needs to be at this airport and not the other airport in Warsaw. But maybe I didn't see it yet. Yeah, it seems GSX is really not working. Okay, no problem, then we just leave it. So we go right here, we turn the ADIRS 1 and 2 on left and right. And then we wait until the light goes off. We'll go to green to align, set it on nav, so that is done. Turn one fuel pump on. Ground power is on. Also window heat and the probe. Electrics. Yeah, I did that already. And restarted it, but not working. So we turn this on as well. and then cruising altitude is 37,000 feet for today, so we turn that to 37,000 feet. Alright, and we go to our FMC. I put our departure airport in, and that is EPRA, so Echo Papa Whiskey and Nike. Alright. Peter, by the way, my flight of this morning has been accepted in New Sky. Oh, that's nice, very nice. Not in database. Oh. Echo Papa Romeo Alpha need to be. Romeo Alpha, that's the other airport. We'll place that here, we copy this one, place it here. Go to next, origin, request. And then we go to Varna in Bulgaria. We selected 601 nautical miles, request. There we go. And Peter even validated and have done another flight this late afternoon from Eham to what is that? AK of Denmark or something, somewhere in the neighborhood. And Peter, my world tour has done for 50%. Copenhagen, alright. Yeah, you told me, Copenhagen. So, runway in use. What is that? 25 for departure. And then we go to our flight number, and I really hope that THROTTLE is working. So we put in lot 2211. I never had problems with it, and now yesterday I had a problem, and it seems I have today the exact same problem. So activate. So probably I need to redo my flight tomorrow. Alright. So next page, first go to departure. Departure runway at 25, and we have actually a direct. So a direct to Pobik. So we just put that in. Oops. What I'm doing. And again, we cannot activate that. Why not? Execute. Maybe we need to. We are alone. We are flying alone, so yeah, not a real problem. F1F. We'll use that. Not 1F. This one. Execute, and it's in. Okay. Seabrave didn't give me a sit, but that's why. Runway 09, and then we go to exec 3D. That's this one, and execute. All right. Then we go to the LX page, and we can check our flight. So 901 seems to be right. Flight plan. Put it on 40. And step by step. Kevin Daves, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing fine. How was your night? Because I think you will be sleeping very nicely. So so we have a discon here, so we can just put this right here. Execute. Step, step, step. And everything is in. Alright, flight plan is in, guys. Harold, good evening from Germany. Also just flew from Stuttgart to Burgas with the Phoenix for Eurowings. Nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, I have to sleep straight away because I have to get out early tomorrow. Oh yeah, no problem, mate. So it's nice to hear what flight you did. So thank you for the information. Also, thank you for jumping in. And if you need to sleep, mate, go ahead and sleep well, sleep very well, so you can do tomorrow what you need to do early in the morning. So people need to wake up early in the morning, also me. So have a great night, mate, and hope to see you in next time. Peter, hi Carwin. Carwin, morning from New Zealand. Harold and Carwin, hi Peter. And Peter, een schöne guten Abend. Een schöne guten Abend. Whatever. Okay, 37,000 feet. Harold, have a nice flight. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Have a great sleep. 37,000 fetos. Alright, that's it. Transponder done. And we go back here, go to menu, and we will load everything up with PMDG and not with GSX because it stays loading. So we go to the ground service, and then actually we needed to do that already. I just will put everything in like this. So for the fuel, what we need, 8,021 kilograms of fuel. Place that here. Payloads 135 passengers, and then cargo is 1,007 in the front and 1,007 in the back. Oops. Kevin, I posted pictures yesterday on Discord of planes. Yes, thank you very much. And there was one that I very much liked, and was the A380. It was looking around the corner or something, and it was yeah, very nice picture. Yeah, thank you for that. Also, the other pictures were nice, so thank you very much, Carmen. Peter, I like to speak different languages, so yeah. Chunky evening all. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are doing fine. Thanks for joining. And Karen, I can hear that boy racer car heading out. Oh yeah, the noisy one. And Peter saw them and added a love to them. Oh yeah. Alright. I think everything is in what we need here. Then we go to the cost index. Cost index is 38. And then reserves is 0. Planet fuel is 8.1. Zero fuel weight is 57.3. And then we have 37,000 feet, so 370 for our cruising altitude. So that's in 18 degrees Celsius. Flaps, we'll take 15, the shorter runway. CG is 19.4, and then we have V1 132, VR 134, and 143 for V2. And Peter, good evening to Chunky, and reserve should be 1 ton. Wow, alright. And Kevin Davis, I find it annoying as I can hear it every night from miles away, and I say I'm not him again. And it's like a screaming car, you know. Well, it can be annoying. Cars that make a lot of noise can be annoying, especially at night. Parking brake is on. Peter, never fly without reserves, but yeah, but I have no calculation here from what is my reserve. And that's a bit the thing. Normally I put that in manually, but lately I don't do it. Alright. So what else we do? Flight directors on by both sides, then auto throttle is on as well. I need to check my thing here again. So this is my flight, and I think it should be tracking already, but it's not. I restarted everything, but not tracking. Alright, CPU can come on, yaw damper on,
Request ATC clearance.
Clearance delivery. Good afternoon. 738. 738 is at the gate with the numbers. Requesting ATC clearance. Okay, cleared our destination as filed. Squawk code is as assigned. 738.
Okay. If you can, bleed can come on, then the generator's on as well. Flight still not tracking. Alright. Peter, I don't know, but I think it's in SimBrave. Yes, maybe it's somewhere, but it's not written in the main page. If I put it in manual, then I always find it back. If I see to the preview, no, the only number that I have is 8028. That's for the fuel, nothing else. Okay. So everything is set, I believe. Keep it on this display. Oh, we need to go to here, and then also we need to go to ground surface, and then release ground power and the shocks as well. Do we have a stair still? No. Kevin saw Fuji or Fiji Airways and landed yesterday, and I left. And he left his spoilers up till parked it, but put it down after active runway. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Nice that you can see that. And Peter, I'll search for it maybe tomorrow. Alright. Thank you. Okay, so next thing we do is anti-collision and light on. And actually we can start the engines. I will not need a pushback. I believe I can turn like this. Maybe this pole will be a little bit in the way. Right. Alright. So go set that to ground, and then we can start up our engine number 2. Alright, we add fuel. And engine number 2 is starting up. Still not tracking. We are at the correct airport here and fly to Varna. Okay, starting engine number 1. So it's now 2 times in a row that I have the same issue. Never had issues with it, and now our issue with the simulator is fixed. Now we have an issue with that. Okay, you also do free flights in APL. I think so. You can add some routes for manual that you can put it in, but you cannot get any achievements for it or money for it or XP for it. But yeah, it's possible. Okay, engines started. Generators on, and then we can turn off the APU and bleed. Packs on, or everything on auto, and then APU switch off. Taxi lights on, and that's it. I think we're ready. Set our flaps to 15. Peter, holy shit, and then that stops me from using APL. Well, it generates flights for you. So that's the thing, it generates flights for you. But you can put your own flights in it, but then if that are not, let's say you fly for Polish Airlines and you put their flights in somewhere in Africa, they don't fly to Africa, so yeah, that's not realistic. Joe Trimboli, good evening all, welcome to the stream, and a very good morning to you, mate. Hope you have slept well and long enough. Set this to RTO. I need to set to 15, and there we go. Parking brake off. So we need to go to the whole other side.
Departing straight out. Lot 738 taxi to and hold short of runway 25 using taxiway Delta Bravo Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.4 tree when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 25 using taxiway Bravo Alpha Alpha 1 lot 738.
So, flight is again not tracking. No clue how that comes. Oops, what I'm doing. Peter, hey, good morning to Joe. I think I need to have a second pilot here that my flights can redo, and during another time when I sleep or something, because I need to redo my flights once again. Yesterday, actually today, I needed to redo it, and now after this flight I need to do this flight again because it's not tracking. No clue how that comes. Warming up my tires. Peter, distance for this flight, a little bit over the 600. Actually 558, but my FMC says just over 600, 608 or something. Peter, you drink too much vitamins. Yeah, maybe. What is too much? Actually, I think I drink not enough. That's what I think. So I restarted my PC to get this started, but yeah, even then it is not working. So I don't know what is the problem now. There's a small airport, or a smaller airport here in Holland, and then we also go to a smaller airport in Bulgaria. There's a Paver airport, same size as this, but it's a little bit more beautiful. We will hold a short here. We prepare for takeoff. Landing lights on. Runway lights on as well. And then our strobe light can go on as well. There we go. Ready. Peter, radar look like a military airport. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't check the information about this airport. It can be military, but Polish Airlines is doing flights from here. So that's why we do also a flight from here. Is that a plane in front of me? Peter, you just set off. No, we had that discussion already. It's not off. It's on now. This is Boeing. If you turn it down, it's only your navigation light that is on. And the other one is your beacon light. The anti-collision light is your beacon light. And if you put that first switch that it was down and I put it up, then it's your strobe. This is the only way that I don't get any troubles with APL. And I will show you. And also you need to see a video about it, and I will explain you. So down is steady, in the middle is off, and position strobe and steady is the up way. Up is strobe and steady is down. Off is in the middle, and up is strobe and steady. So that's how it is. Okay, takeoff config check. Seems to be right. Just my lights I check. Everything is done. Good. And then we are ready for departure. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, airspeed is live. 80. 100. 120. V1 rotate. Gear up. Flap stand.
Warsaw approach lot 738 is type Boeing 737 1 miles west of Echo Papa Romeo Alpha 800 feet. Request flight following.
Lot 738 Warsaw approach. Squawk 1404.
Squawk 1404 lot
We are flying.
738.
Stuff retracted. This plane is quite fast.
Roger lot 738.
By 3000 feet, so runway lights can go off. Taxi light as well. 2 minutes sec. Peter, oh I see, you're fully right, as the on-off text on the taxi light. That's why I said stupid thing. Alright, so RTO off. Haven't seen a message unable to 200 knots at that point. Okay, no problem. So 126 nautical miles until our top of climb. So you have a restriction or what? Okay. Climbing again. And this can go off. Now we don't need to be scared of mistakes. We are not backing.
Warsaw approach lot 738. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Now turn off our landing lights.
Warsaw approach. Clear through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace lot 738.
Lot 738, contact Warsaw Center on 127.45. Good day.
127.45 for lot 738. Warsaw Center, lot 738.
And here from this plane we have
9,000 feet.
actually also a nice sound of the engines. You can hear the engines very nicely. That's not always the case with other planes. Miltech simulations as the Super Carrier Pro released, and Flight Tampa updates Boston to V1.6, and India Foxtrot Fox Echo updates a 4th class carrier. And MK Studios shares exclusive Greenland previews and features. And that's it. $11,000 feet. Computer Flight Tampa might update their execute
1,000 to go.
Check.
THROTTLE airport, alright? Okay. So now I'm wondering, the airport that I just used for departure, is that maybe that is a problem for my SimBit Maybe it didn't recognize it. Maybe. But yesterday I had also an issue, so same issue. Peter, I had to search a mod to remove the static aircraft. Yeah, sometimes you need to also just deleting some files, and then it should be fine. Kevin, I'm back from my shower. Oh, that's that nice scent that I smell here. Karen coming out of the shower. I'm coming to Joe Trimpoli, my neighbor from Australia. Yep, and he's also awake. So it's 5:45 at this place, so very early bird. Joe, sure, the smell isn't garlic bread. Yeah. My son loves it, so and I got that for lunch actually today, together with some vitamins. So nice. So we go to standard. See my earlier message, did I? Oh, yeah. Oh, I am at the runway, don't wait for me, lol. Oh. Why you didn't say something? Oh, I didn't see that. But I was already in the air, mate. Where are you? Oh, there you are. 2,000 feet. I sucked out at night at that other airport in Warsaw. I sent them in a message. But maybe it was not intending to fly because it is not on Discord.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and the beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Beautiful voice, yes. I like her voice. So I'll find a way to put it in this one. But maybe it's not only for the Flava wire, but we have also the apps for the 737 and the Phoenix. But not with the Copilot then. And maybe that voice is already there as well. I need to check that out. But now I'm running actually FS2 Crow first officer for the Flava wire. So I'm running that. It's working perfectly because no one is touching my knobs and switches. So there's no one behind next to me. We are just hear voices. $23,000 feet. Yeah, the bummer that my pilot's life is not working. Kevin, hope no crashes today, like yesterday it went well. Yes, yesterday it went well. I hope today as well, of course. But I need to redo the flight anyway. But of course, I will do that offline. And I hope this one stays without a crash. And then Trustmaster to Carwin, and also to Peter. And Carwin, you used shampoo and soap. Protex for man. Oh, that's what the scent is. Very nice. Smells very good. And Carwin, you posted the Sounds Air picture on Discord yesterday. Yeah, nice one. Sounds Air. I didn't know that company before, but now I know it. Sounds Air. We did already a flight with it in New Zealand. Almost 27,000 feet, and we can prepare for arrival, maybe. No. I'm gonna open the chart. Approach is a runway. What was it? 09? Yes, 09. So our final course is 091. 091. Thank you. 091. Also on the other side. There we go, and then our ILS frequency is 109.9. 109.90. 109. 0.90. Current vitamins. And no night at night today. No, I saw him on another airport. I think it was the airport from yesterday. So there we go. Cheers to all, to everyone, and on an early weekend, because this is my last stream before the weekend, and I will stream again on Sunday evening, and I hope my APL will work then, because we cannot redo that flight. Cheers. So Corin, cheers, and also Joe, cheers. Like 47 nautical miles to go. Now it's not important anymore. I have my vitamins already. Peter, some tea. School, mate. Cheers. Prost. Klaus. Is Klaus not with a K? Klaus. Joe. Just saying. Karen, I have a meeting today at 11 AM. Then after seeing my mum, I saw her last night. Oh, nice. How is she, mate? How is your mother? School is Hollands. No. Sorry. Okay. So just my schedule. So tomorrow we have no stream. From where comes that music? Alright. So tomorrow we don't have a stream. Saturday also a no stream. And Sunday we do the Symbiote World tour. What is this? I think something is wrong in my title. I need to adjust that. It's not online yet, though. I saw it on time. So Sunday 9 PM we do the Symbiote World Tour with the 737-800, and we fly from New York JFK to Orlando in the US. So, and then on Monday we should fly the 787 with Polish Airlines, and we depart in Warsaw, but the Chopin airport, and we fly to Munich in Germany. Karen, she is fine. She is working hard. I bought her a dinner yesterday after her work. Oops, nice. You're a real gentleman, mate. Nice. Great to hear, and also great to hear that you can spend more time with her. So you were also on holiday with her, so that's nice. And then yesterday she was with you, and you bought her a dinner. Nice. Good point. So, Joe was trying for Santa Claus that joke, but didn't work. Never mind. You're too smart for me, Joe. Next waypoint. Next waypoint is Kefir. I remember that one, Kefir. Also Boplu. We had those those two already. So to Kefir is the next one. Karin, at least I am in New Zealand, as Singapore time is nearly 4 AM, where here nearby 8 AM. Alright. So Karin, can you tell something about your trip to Korea and Singapore? What did you do? What did you like? What you didn't like? Can you tell something about it? You don't need to do if you don't want. And Karin, you might need another can if this one is going fast. Yeah, well, I need to call my flight attendant again. Where's the knob? I hear a knob to call the flight attendant. Or I just knock on the floor. So yeah, almost cruising altitude. Very nice clouds. I like them. It's a bit too white, but this side is nice. Joe, no fly live, no, not yet. We will turn it on because I restarted my PC just before the stream started. That's also why I was late, and everything was not ready when I started the stream, so also not fly live. I will put it now. And I restarted my whole system, the whole PC, because of SimBitWorld was not tracking. So that's why I restarted it. But it's still not working, so I don't know what the problem is. Yeah. Don't crash the sim. No, it will not crash. At least not with that. And find the mistake. Karin did a tour in Korea, went to French Bay and Italian Bay, as well as others. Went to Batam, Indonesia, and just that a chili crab and pepper crab. Mo. Is that for eating? And Singapore went to Kimper. Alright. Nice. And Dexter, good evening all. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate. And Karin, morning. Dexter, Werner von Hook. Oh, back in town. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Crash the desktop under control. Well, for now, yes. The last flights I did also yesterday, we did a live stream, and I did yesterday 3 flights offline, 1 online, and everything was working fine. The only problem was that my pilot's live was not working. It was not tracking. So I redo the flight this morning and it was working. Now we do another flight and everything is working except a pilot's live, so it's not tracking again. So I need to do that tomorrow again, this flight. And Peter, hey, good evening my friend Dexter. Peter, did you get FL to connect again this morning? Yes, so I redo the flight this morning. We did the flight and it was working, no problem, no issue. Worked from the first time like always, but now I show you. This is my flight stage, flight not started. Go to flight here, flight not started. I can do restart flight and stuff like that. When I was still on the ground, it was not working. So 2 times in a row that in a live stream that is not working. So I never had any issues with it, never, and now I have it. Varna, I'm fine, hope you too, after this horrible crash to desktops. Yes, I'm doing fine, and it's also nice to hear that you are doing fine, mate. But yeah, the crash to desktops are solved, I hope, like this, you know. You're never sure, of course, but for now it's working. Very happy with it. Kevin, I hope you're well, Director. And Joe, I think Director has changed your APL settings so it doesn't work. Yeah. FCUP. What is that? Is it working with FCUP? I don't know. I have no clue. Why it's not? Why it should not work? Werner, it was indeed looking like an add-on conflict. Yes. So I cleaned my community folder, and since then I don't have it. So I took around 200 items out of my community folder, and it's working. So I don't know what the problem is. FS UTC. Normally that's connected with my start button from Microsoft. And who's hanging on my door? So normally that is working because that's linked to my start button of the flight sim. They said that one, yes, Peter. Werner, lol. A few less than 200, yeah, a few less. It took a long time actually because I checked everything. And the things that I still needed, actually, I put it in another map. And so what I do is I try to keep it clean, and then everything what I don't need that day I take out and put it in that other map, and the things that I need that day I take it from that other map and place it in my community folder. I will let it work like that. So, and hope it stays clean. Kevin Davis, Flight Simulator Universal Interprocessor Communicator. Oh, yeah, okay. This is a difficult thing. Yes. Yes, Peter, it should be automatically be started when you start up your sim. Yeah. And Dexa isn't the FSU IPC, a link to connect the sim to all sorts of other related programs. Peter, you might have more info about it. Yeah, you have also SimLink or SimConnect, like Fly Live, that is working with SimConnect. Werner, same as I do, but for now I'm not yet to 200. Well, I can not show you, but I can tell you there are still 320 items in my community folder. 320. But you know, liveries, airports, freeware add-ons, stuff like that, libraries, planes. So 320 things are in my community folder still, and I took out around maybe a little bit more than 200. Peter, it depends, director. I use FSUI PC for programming buttons to my PCIe. Alright. And Varna, yes. If you stream the things, you need a lot of add-ons, otherwise you fly to empty airports or airports that don't look great, so people don't want to see that. So you need to spend some money on the simulator, of course. So it's not cheap. Next, I will post a question in the support forum of SimBitRoll and explain your problem. I'm sure they might be able to point you on the possible solution. I can do that. I already sent a message today. It was about something different to SimBitRoll. We had a discussion about it last week with one of the admins or something, or moderators from the Discord server from a SimBitRoll, and it was just a suggestion from me, and I also put that in a message to them. Now on that Discord server you cannot type your problem, so I don't know how to do that. And you are saying from support forum. Oh, is there a forum? Need to check that out. And Peter, like BAT 1 and 2 external power APU master. Okay, that's what you actually connect with FSUI PC something thing. Alright, 271 nautical miles to our top of descent. And thank you guys for the likes. Where's Mr. Joe? Joe is gone. I don't see Joe anymore. I think Joe is sleeping again. I'm a long way behind, looking at oh yeah, you're a long way. That's a long way. I see. Alright. And Werner, are you flying on Sunday? On a SimBitRoll the World Tour, and they fly from JFK to Orlando. I will do that flight on Sunday, and I hope my APL will work then. Joe, you need NOS, or what is that? Nitrous oxide. I also put some grease on my yoke because it was not going too smooth. It was very dry, so hope it will go a little bit better. Werner, I'm quite new in the FS world. Okay, no problem. If you are new, then you're welcome. And you need to start somewhere. There are a lot of new people in the flight sim world, so you need to start once and it will always go better. And Joe, hope you enjoy it, Werner van Hook. It's fun and challenging at the same time, yeah. Indeed. Now I fly from 1995, if you can call it flying. It was just trying out some things. I didn't know anything about the plane except that there are a pilot in it and some passengers. Other than that, I didn't know anything of a plane. But I could sometimes fly it a bit. And I was a little bit more serious with FSX or something, or 2004 with that one. I don't remember exactly. And then I tried to fly from Belgium, I think it was from Brussels, to an island in the Caribbean, and that was Aruba. It was with a single prop Cessna that I was flying, and it was I was doing that together with my hairdresser actually in that time, and he was doing the same route, and we tried to get first in Aruba, and now we failed big time, and we never got there. It took months and months and months and months that we tried, and we always needed to land somewhere where you can refuel. Some airports you could not refuel, and some airports had a refueling system, so we needed to land there. But we never could cross the water. Was a bit stupid. Peter, phone call, alright. Werner, for the moment I get a bit experience with the free fiber wire A320. That's a nice choice. That's the plane where you need to start with. If you want to fly airliners, that's the plane you need. Why? Because it's free, that's one. And two, it's a very nice plane. It's an Airbus, very organized, very simple. Not for a beginner, but the layout, if you check it with an Airbus, with a Boeing, it's much more complex, and I compare it with a Volkswagen. Airbus is like a Volkswagen, and a Boeing is more like Alfa Romeo, yeah, with a lot of bells and whistles. That is the Boeing, and the Airbus is like a Volkswagen. It's very flat. It's just basic and everything organized, and not too much bells and whistles. So the fly-by-wire is the perfect plane to learn to fly on the sim. Werner, they have great tutorials on their website. Yeah, I never saw those, but yeah, I think it is. But you made a great choice. And Werner, the most time I was flying with the GPL Cessna. Oh yeah, GPL Cessna 152. Yeah, it's also a nice plane. Of course, it's not like this. It's totally different. But I like general aviation as well. And then I fly like the Black Square, the Bonanza, the two Bonanzas actually. No, not Bonanza. The Bonanza and the Baron 58. So also the Just Flight Piper Arrow 3. I like. Did many flights with that. The Mosquito, the planes. So yes, but I would say welcome to the flight sim world. If you are quite new, then welcome. I think more and more people went to the sim world or the flight sim world since Microsoft actually released their product, the latest one, from the Flight Simulator 2020, and it's also available on Xbox. So a lot of people, I think, doing that on Xbox. Now, after my career on Flight Sim 2004 and others like FSX, I went over to X-Plane 11 for some years until Microsoft 2020 came out. Werner van Hoek, you're a Belgian. So I took my home airport, Echo Bravo Alpha Whiskey. I don't know which airport that is, but it will be in Antwerp, no? Somewhere around. So Deurne. Alright, Deurne. That's Antwerp, no? So welcome my Belgian colleague. Nice. So we have two Belgians now in the chat. Two Belgians. John is busy today, but asked me to say hi boys and have a good flight. Oh. Well Joe, can you say a very good morning to him, and that he has a great day and also a great weekend, because we'll not hear each other before Sunday at least. Werner, I'm from Leer, 10 kilometers from Deurne. I was in Leer before. Yeah. It's a long time ago that I was there actually, but there was also a market for pigeons and stuff. Dexter, that was when I started to fly at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Well, and I'll see what the progress that you made, because you started with the 2020 version, and I see what the progress that you made. Impressive. And Dex, at first mostly just flew the Cessna 152, the 72, and later the Kodiak. Now, I'm not a real fan of the 172 just because of some visuals, but the 152, very nice plane, looks nice inside, flies nice, only it's a bit slow, but other than that, it's very nice. Werner, yes, on Sunday was big and famous years ago. Now it's not much anymore, no, because I quit. No, the pigeons is not so popular anymore, and the old people are stopping, or need to stop, and the young people don't start with it anymore, so less and less breeders of pigeons in Belgium. Once we were famous. Sorry, Dirk said then at some point the British aerospace went for 6, and that's when I started flying jets. Joe, the Fly Live call sign Lotto, a gambling reference. You saw it. You didn't hear my message when I was preparing Fly Live, and I put it live, and I said search for the mistake. Joe found it. But why I'm not surprised? It was to keep you awake. Right, I need to check my top of descent. 163. And Joe, no, didn't hear that. Alright, no problem. You found it anyway. But I will not change it, it's just a lot. No, well, it need to be a lot. I took a lot of. Maybe I'm lucky tomorrow. Joe, you're a 15 nautical miles from Kerin, or Kenin? Kenin. Alright. I already passed there. Of course. Oh. I'm also past Irlit. And I'm 37 nautical miles away from Ibdis. Not a big gap between us, mate. Varna, okay, have a nice flight and a landing. Oh, I go to sleep early, wake up call. Oh, yeah. Well, I know that. I know what it is, waking up early. It's so painful. And it hurts for the whole day. So, Varna, thank you for your company, mate. And, yeah. If you have questions or you need help, always ask. You can always ask here in the chat. If I cannot answer it, someone else can. So always get your questions in the chat. And I wish you a wonderful weekend, because this is my last flight before Sunday. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, sleep well, and be on time tomorrow for your early call. So enjoy, mate. Joe, I wasn't sure if Lotto was a worldwide thing or just here. No, it's worldwide. And Werner, okay, till later. Thank you very much, and see you later, mate. Yeah, so it's worldwide, but I don't play Lotto. I'll play the Euro Millions or so. And Dexter, see you next time to Werner. That's really a bummer. No, that thing is not working. Defer to airport. Never take that. You can defer your flight only after the takeoff stage. Oh. I'm sorry guys, I need to take off. Joe to Werner van Hoek. I'll answer anything here. It might not be the right answer, but yeah, we answer. That's true. And Joe to Werner, bye for now. So we can answer all questions. It's not always the correct answer. So thank you, Joe, for reminding the people. Next, by the way, I should Apple be giving out the automated job offers tomorrow. Oh yeah, I saw your message, but I was so busy with starting up everything and then restarting everything that I didn't answer your question. Well, tomorrow or the day after, I think. So days since last the contract starts until new offers, it's 7 and I want to go. So yeah, probably tomorrow I will have new offers, but I counted already, and next week we fly for Polish Airlines as well because of those 3 streams that were failing. So we need to fly the almost the whole week for this company. So the schedule is this is Monday. Wait, yeah, this is today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Until here, we will do the flights, and those 3 flights will not do. But until here, we do the flights. So that's until Thursday that we will fly. So, and then hopefully by Friday we start with a new company. So for me it's okay if I don't get it, but yeah, if you have the same date as me, then it will be probably tomorrow. And Peter finally back. Alright, welcome back, mate. Next, no problem. So are you willing to change company, and which company you are looking for, or airline, sorry. We are now flying for Aer Lingus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's a bit weird speaking without my headphones on it. Very weird. Now I hear too much my own voice. 96 nautical miles before we start our top of descent. Or we reach our top of descent and start our descending. So we have some hills as well. They say yes, Airlines. Yeah, that's what I thought. And you want to switch, and to what airline you want to switch? And give your top 3. Oh yeah, we have also new top chatter. New top chatter is Mr. Knight at Night. At least that was for yesterday, before the stream started today. It was Knight at Night. Trustmaster, don't choose Air Wittebols. Well, I don't have the money to pay Drexler. And I'm just curious to see what offers they there might be. The last few days I haven't really looked at that other airlines much. Maybe a lot as well. Yeah, a lot. You mentioned that already earlier, and that we're thinking of a lot. Yeah. And now this was not my first choice, but I had not much other choice, so I took lot. Nice. Coming days, I hope it will be me in future if I fight for it to be the top chapter. Oh, nice. I like that. But you will be. But for now, it's night and night. You are just back from your trip, your nice holiday to Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and things like that. Nice. So after a good break, you can go for the top hat once again. Joe, you need to take your laptop in the shower, Karen, if you want to be the top chatter. No. I see you took your headphones off. Yes, something is wrong here on my side. Third. So I cannot get my headphone on my hand. Too painful. Next, I might try flying in North America, maybe too. Some short-haul distance flights for southwest of Delta, maybe. Delta flies at the CRJ a lot. Alright. Now, I will not fly for those companies, or airlines, if I check my list, what I need to do first, because I go from the bottom to the top. So for me it's Brussels Airlines, Norwegian that I will apply for. I'll also apply for CityLink, Canada Rouge, that are 1, 2, 3, 4, TUI Airways I will not apply, and I will apply for TAP Portugal. So it will not be the US, it will be Asia, Canada and Europe. Yeah. But TAP Portugal is 4-star, Canada Rouge is 3-star, Citilink I don't know, and Norwegian is 4-star, and Brussels Airlines is 3-star. Now also LOT Polish Airlines is 4-star I believe, and I got accepted. So they have a lot of trust in me. So if we go to dashboard, then we can see that here 4 stars for LOT. And actually I wouldn't mind flying the PMDG for a while. Well, no, it's a nice plane, of course. And show the external view noise that we can hear are not engines. It's the wind blowing through Davy's ears. Yeah. As he has no brain, apparently. No, I have no brain. But something hurt. Oh. Which I highly dispute. Next, but Delta are 5 stars. Yeah, that will be difficult, but your ranking is pretty high. It's 9788, if I remember correctly. So the higher your, but there is a list actually for what airlines you can fly. They will accept you, and don't know where it was. Right, I've already found it. So a 5-star you will get accepted when you have a rating between 70 and 100. That's for the 5-star, but you need to have rank 3. You're almost there at that rank 3. So if you want to fly for Delta, wait a bit longer, and then you have more chance, because otherwise you don't have chance. Let's see this. So that's your ranking or rating. So this here, rank 5 airline rank, and you need to have the pilot rank 3. You're close to that, so from then you can have it. Alright. So I have a 4-star rank 2. So I'm here for Polish Airlines. And that's the maximum I can get at the moment. So you can get the same as me, and that's the 4-star. That's the max for now. So you need to level up 1 rank, and then you can have Delta as well. So distance to top of descent for you, 24 nautical miles. 24. No, and I also need to have my sky dolly. Hopefully that is working, because every stream something is not working. So alright, let's open. Kevin Daves, I don't want to risk taking my new laptop in the shower show, as I like it, and I paid over 600 bucks. Alright. So I will also not do that in the shower, mate. And it will be broken. Thanks, where did you find that page? I show you. If you go to help You click on help right here, and then you go to tutorial, then you scroll down a bit. No, it's not on tutorial. Use game mechanics here, and then you come right up it, game mechanics, and it just you should scroll a bit down, and then you have your palette rankings and stuff. So help pages, game mechanics, and then you scroll a bit down, and then you have that list here. So that's it. But also you cannot go to the smaller airliners if you are a captain, and yeah, and the lowest that you can go is Airlines with a 3-star, but not the smaller anymore. If you are like we, and we have a bad ranking, we can do that still, but with our ranking we cannot work anymore for 1-star airlines. Actually, yeah, no rush. I get the 5,000 experience first. Yeah, well, I need 800, and I am then the senior first officer, and you need 500 more or something, 600. Well, so today normally it comes 70-80 comes with it, so it will be less than 800, and then Sunday, if you can do the flight on Sunday, then and still 700 or something, 680. So we just started our descent, so it will take a week or two before I will get there. It's just very sad that it's not working today, and also not yesterday. So our descent is started. Well, we started our descent. No one in the air, I think. Or there is one. General aviation. We have an airport here. Jackson, oh right. Yeah, it's that drone speed. Alright, we'll do that. Drone speed. And there we go. This for a short at YouTube. Joe, 7 degrees here this morning, but getting 28 today. Whoa, now it's 15 for me. Outside temperature 15. Tomorrow it will be maximum 23, 24, something max during the day. So it's already better than 30 and more. But in the weekend they give higher temperatures once again. Joe, lol, that's how I fly sometimes. Wow. As long as we fly, that's not a problem. Doesn't matter how. Alright. 31,000 feet. I'm curious actually what Dirk will do for his new company or airline, and what planes he will fly. But the CRJ will be in it. But what will the other plane? Will it be the Airbus or the Boeing. There's a Joe Celsius of Fahrenheit. Joe Tromboli 31 tomorrow, Saturday. Sorry, Sunday 30, 32 on Monday and Tuesday. That's too hot for me already. And Peter Davy, it's already a long time ago that you checked a new sky. Last week I checked it. So I see the latest flights that are the 6 flights from Peter, all with the A330-900 from Headwind, and he made and it's updating. And so, but next Thursday 23 degrees, so looking forward to that. Yeah, well, me too. I prefer that temperature.
127.65 for lot 738.
So Peter did a flight
Varna
with
Center,
a
lot
profit of 22,521,300. He made a flight with 7,300 loss, but then 2 times 18,000 profit and 16 or almost 17,000. Rating, highest rating 9.73, 2 times, lowest rating 8.27, and everything else between. Alright, so looking very nice. And Joe Tromboli, today, what's Fahrenheit? I think that's a liquor or something, no? Fahrenheit, like Jägermeister, and then Fahrenheit. Peter, the modified app, and now I can only see my flights per month and not in total. Huh? Oh yeah, I see. You can go to week 36, week 35. Alright. And you cannot. Yeah. Seems you cannot change it to a longer date, all month, or something is week per week. Okay. I didn't notice that. But I saw a short list. That's what I saw. But now I see on top that there is the weeks on the left and the right. Okay. Carvin, how long is the flight from Warsaw to Varna, Bulgaria? It was 1 hour. Wait. 1 hour 33. Is Fahrenheit related to I have no clue. I don't think so. Peter, sometimes there are 2 updates on one day. Yeah, that's a good thing. That means that they are working hard on it. Better 2 updates in a day than no day. speed brakes, just a little. Then we can repair our brakes. And I will put it on max to see if my brakes are working. Next, I was wondering more, to be honest. About what other aircraft licenses to buy. Whether I should keep my money and save up for the A330 license and potentially buy the A310 license now already. Well, I'm saving the money. If you have two licenses, let me say it like that, if you have the two most important licenses, and there is 2 times 1500, and that's for the A320 and the 737, yeah. If you have those, actually, then you can apply for any airline, or most, or 90 or 80% of the airlines you can apply, because that's the two most used airplanes. Once you are in that airline, then you can actually fly whatever plane you want. You are just not able to select your plane, but if you fly another plane, it's not a problem. I did that already with the Fokker. I don't have the license. The headwind flew. I have no license for it, but I flew it and it was accepted. Now, if you don't have that license and you want to fly for that airline, and let's say they have only the A330 and you don't have that license, they will not accept you, of course. But the most companies have the A320 or the 737. So just to those two licenses, and then you can apply for any or the most companies, airline. Sorry. QNH set 15,000 feet, and from there you can actually fly whatever you want. It's not maybe how it's intended to be, but that's a possibility. Kevin, I like the Brussels Airlines A330 landing at Brussels Airport at the start of the stream. It's about to land. A nice landing. Kevin, what's Q and H? Well, Peter can explain you that in detail. So Peter, go ahead. So I will show you right here. So the licenses, you know where they are, so you don't need them. The only thing, if you are accepted for an airline, even if they don't have the CRJ and you don't have the CRJ license, but they have you are accepted because they fly Boeing A320s and 737s or 737, then you can just go here. And what you cannot do if you have not a license, change the aircraft, because there are only 2 licenses in here. Yeah, at least for me. So you cannot do that, but that doesn't matter. If you just fly, the only thing what will be wrong is if you do use this SimBrief dispatch, then you need to select it manual in your SimBrief. That is another plane. Because otherwise it will give, in this case, the 737-8. That's the only thing where you need to watch for, and then just fly that plane and it will be working, no problem. Next, you have the A320, 737 and the CRJ license have already. No. I don't have. I have only 2. The 2 most important ones. Of course, I'm saving for others as well. But oops, did that turn off my autopilot? Yeah. Peter, first is actually Q and H. It's coming from the Q code list. And there are a lot. The Q code is something from the Morse code. Yeah, but for what stands Q and H, what it does with the air pressure thing. Yeah. And there's maybe the best to stay put and to save the money. Well, I'm saving the money for a license that I really need, and I don't know which one yet. In my case, if I want to fly the Fokkers, yeah, there are only a few airlines that have the Fokker. So I need to apply with a license for the Fokker because I will have not have the 737 and or the A320. So I need to have that one. Joe quality and a hill, yeah, something like that. Alright, almost 10,000 feet, almost there. QNH, select or set. And Joe, just joking. Okay, landing lights on, and Carwin likes blinking. So we blink, and Joe is right there. Alright, who else is there? An A321 and Neil. Karen, I thought it was Q and H, but it's Q and H. Yes, indeed. Speed brakes off. So whatever I do now, it is not so important because we are not tracking. It's just a practice. And Karin, I pretend it's an emergency plane. Well, it looks a little bit like that with the flashing light. And Karin is sky dolly when ready. Yeah, but it's still a little bit early. Because we need to do a zigzag. Peter, we as ham radio amateurs are also using Q codes. What Q and H actually stands for is I just don't know. Yeah. Okay. There's also a QSI. I think it's the barometric pressure. No, that's for the Q and H. No. The Q codes are always with 3 letters, yeah. But I think Karin wants to know for what they use Q and H. So Q and H, the pressure set on the subscale of the altimeter, so that the instruments indicate the height above the sea level. So it's an aircraft pressure altimeter indicator. So the SI of a metric unit measurement for barometric pressure is the hectopascal. Yeah. Right, that's something else.
Going to 127.65 lot.
Peter, yes, the unit stands for the barometric pressure, which is in Europe is hectopascal. So I think that is what Carwin wants to know. For what it's used. Alright, so we go right here, try to turn that on until we capture that. Max activated. And we are all good. I will arm the spoilers. There we go. They are armed and the light is in green. 6,300 feet. And why we turned too early? Shit. What you doing? Where are you going?
Lot 738, contact Varna approach on 124.6. Good day.
You just cancelled 2 waypoints.
124.6.
That's what you're going to do?
Varna approach lot 738 5,700 feet.
Oh, come on.
Lot 738, Varna approach QNH tree 0.00, continue as planned.
Alright. Luckily, it's just a test flight. And we screwed it up. Yeah, turning around to visit me. So yeah. Manual. Go down plane. I see the airport. Okay, well, turn on sky dolly, and then I will concentrate on the landing. All right, there we go. Try to get back on level. Alright, autopilot on. Peter, when being on the ground, you have to set the QNH to the local pressure of the airport. When airborne after a certain height, depends on the location, you have to set the QNH to standard setting. Alright, so we are back on track. What is that? Get out. I don't need that. Approach VREF. Why not? Okay. 137. There we go. Landing gear down. Flaps 15. We turn on runway lights and taxi lights. There's still, you're still at 35,000 feet, mate. Alright, thank you guys for 15 likes. Thank you very much. Well, we go to flaps 20. Kevin, the lights are not blinking. No, they are. Not anymore. Okay, yeah, it's with the runway lights on and taxi lights on and stuff. Kevin, landing lights yet. I think it's normal. Alright, flaps 25, no 35. Oh, flaps full 40. We need to go to 137. Joe Trimpoli at the Joe Trimpoli dive. Peter, standard starting is nearly 10 to 13 hectopascal, so that the controllers see the aircraft all on the same altitude when descending at vice versa. Alright. Do I still have to write more? No, it's right. I think Karin just wanted to know what it was. Okay, 1000, and then we prepare for impact. Now I greased my yoke a little bit. I hope it goes a bit better now. Because you will see what happens. I will go down and then I pull too hard and the plane goes up again and down and up and down and up until we smash it down. So welcome in Varna in Bulgaria. I hope you enjoy your time here in hospital. Okay. There we go, 600 feet.
500.
My plane. There we go, guys. Manual control.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 20.
All right. Is there a taxiway further? I need to check that. Is there a taxiway on the end? Yes. Flaps up. Joe, very nice. Well, I like flying the Boeing for landing with the yoke. But I greased it a bit, it seems a little bit better, but not yet totally happy. Hello Pino, hello all gents that just arrived from work just for landing. Okay, hello Pino, don't run away, congrats sir. Thanks for joining, but I need to show you something, and we will do that today. Otherwise, Yesterday I forgot it, so if I forget it now, let me remind it before we stop the stream. You want to see some settings, and you asked that already for yesterday. So landing lights off, runway lights off, taxi lights stays on. And Joe is diving. So welcome here in Varna, Bulgaria. Paver airport, not a big airport. One terminal is a little bit colorful, but it's looking nice. Joe, you should take off and fly the A320 and change it to Boeing just before landing. Yeah, maybe. And Joe is at 7,000 feet. So this is a Varna. Now actually I don't know where the terminal is. Is that the terminal or that building next to it? Or the building next to that one? I have no clue. So we will park in front of that color thing. We also need to keep an eye on Mr. Joe, because he's Speedy Gonzalez. So before you know, he's right in your eyes. Well, preparing the aircraft is easier with the fly-by-wire, and the Phoenix goes quicker. But the landings, yeah, with the joystick, I was getting used to it. Now I need to get used to the Boeing again. So I'm not familiar with this airport, so I will park here. I think that's a parking spot. And then we will see Mr. Joe. There are places. 2,000 feet. So I'm just checking with my drone where I need to park here. And this is also a parking spot, so that's okay. And then we have a terminal right here. Varna Airport. So we'll wait for Mr. Joe. In the meantime, we can actually do a tour. So Paver Airport, fire station, fire department, and we have the runway. We have a lot of poles here with light, some other things. I feel a very nice airport too. Yeah, our departure airport was not so great. It's a free. That was a freeway. This is a Paver Airport, and it's small or smaller, but it looks okay. Not highly detailed, especially not inside. But I think a lot of people don't need that. So parking lot, nice done. Yeah, happy with that. Joe, we are at 4,000 feet again. So yeah, looks nice. Well, also the surroundings look nice. We have water and sea, nice. Okay, I will turn off my plane. So taxi lights off, and then we can turn our strobe light off. All right. The claps are set correctly. We can turn that off as well, and then we can stop the engine. Hello Pino, how was your flight? My flight was nice. My flight was nice. No issues, just at the approach that it missed 2 waypoints, that it took a shortcut, and that it was not following then my glide slope. But I adjusted manually, and then we went back to autopilot. So and then we landed manually. Landing was okay, it seems. So yeah. And Joe, you're approaching, and I'm still don't. Where are you? Okay, you're there. Alright, I see you. Okay. The only issue that I have, Bapino, is this, that I don't could track the flight, so I need to redo the flight, the whole flight, because it was not tracking on the Pilot's Life Chapter 2 that I use. Yeah, I have no clue why that is. That thing don't want to go green. So yeah. Okay, so I keep an eye on Joe to see where he is. Are you still flying, Joe? Yeah, it's moving. And then Elbapino, for you, I will go to the menu first and I'll show you the options. So the options that you want to see is my graphic settings. So I'm anti-aliasing is on TAA. The numbers here are 80. I will scroll through it very slowly. Afterwards you can see it back on the YouTube stream if you want it, if you need some things. And Albino, I don't use this program, I use a News Guy. Yeah, I know. So it's a DX11, global rendering quality is on custom. Then this on 80, all the numbers here are on 80. Then medium, and then also for terrain, medium, buildings, medium, trees, low, grass and bushes, medium, clouds, ultra, tire resolution, texture and resolution high, and then the filtering 8 times and 6x6, high for the textures, synthesis, and then waterways, medium, shadow maps, 1536, then the one train shadows 1020, contact shadows high, windshield effect high, ambient is high, and cube maps reflections is 192. And then we have medium, medium, and then bloom is on, depth of field is medium, then motion blur, lens correction, lens flare is off, and glass cockpit refresh rate is low. And then traffic, aircraft traffic type off, show traffic nameplates on, and then airport life is set on the minimum, because I really don't, otherwise the cars and stuff are driving everywhere. In the meantime I'm watching Mr. Joe. And the boats, road cars, ships and ferries, fauna density is all on 0. Now I need to do that because otherwise I have bad FPS. My bottleneck is my graphics card, so yeah. And then here it's off, off, on and high. So that is are the settings for the traffic. So I hope that helps you forward. If you have other questions, then let me know. Elbapino try to answer that. So you wanted to have the graphics and traffic, so that's what it is. So if you want to have more, so no problem. And I see that Joe is coming. So we have just a little bit. This is all off. Good, good. Divi, to get more better FPS, you can set a lower all about a shadow. Yeah, I need to try it, but sometimes with the shadows, then you see like blocks here and on some places, then you see really blocks, and I don't like. And throw oops. Are those settings good for my Commodore 64? I believe, yeah, will be fine. It will be fine. So we wait for Joe, and then we will go for our landing replay. Otherwise we will interfere on Joe's landing because it's already very short, I believe. And on the map it's not moving. Maybe he's flying with the handbrake on. Peter, you don't have to completely set off your shadows. Well, I know I don't need to set it off, but if we go there and if we go to shadows, wait, first I need to have my thing here, and we have a 46, 47 FPS, and then we go right here, and then no graphics, that's what we need. Where are the shadows? Where are shadows? Contact shadows. We set it on low. Apply and save. Frame one. Just the same. FPS. And Peter, 1500 plus is very high. About what is that? That's a shadow. But you know, shadow power is equivalent to the RTX 37, but I usually have 25 FPS with the partial airports and 20 FPS with freeware airport. Oh. But you know, something is not good with the NVIDIA driver. So I have the latest driver. I did 2 updates in 2 days. The graphics again. Shadow maps. Oh, what was that? Apply and save. No, we don't win anything with it. Okay, turn it off. Avapino, even a 537 something, but I can't be on DLSS, only TAA. That's not normal. DLSS, be happy that you don't use it, because that makes your quality of the visual quality much worse. I'm on TAA and it looks more sharper than on DLSS. So Joe 3 nautical miles. Yeah, I see you coming on the map. $3,000 feet. So good luck, mate. Here the LSS 3.0 is only good with the 4080 and the 4090. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Just the AA is good for me, and it looks much sharper. Also, if you have FS Realistic and you push here on a button, now I'm on drone thing here, and if I push here somewhere I can go out of my plane, and now it looks horrible. You see, it looks horrible. If I'm on DLSS or something, then it looks more horrible. Alberpino, the CG is NVIDIA GeForce RTX A4500 equivalent to the RTX 3070. Yep. It's not dark today, the sun is going under, but we landed on time. Yesterday we were landing in the dark. So tomorrow, yeah, I will do this flight again, and hopefully it's tracking. And we see Joe coming. And then we can do Sunday the flight on a Simbit World Tour. And then Monday we fly the 787. And then from Warsaw to Munich. So here's Joe. He's coming nicely. Good luck, Joe. Nice speed. Oopsie. Alright. So the reason why he is hovering above the airport is that he don't has this airport. So this is a payware airport. I have it, but Joe doesn't have it, and that's why he's floating over the runway. Seems to be a very nice landing, Joe. So how was it? Tell me. Then we go over to our replay of the day. Replay. Stop recording. Hopefully nothing goes wrong now today, and we can do the replay. There we go.
Varna approach lot 738 is type Boeing 737 8 miles southwest of
We
Lima
don't
Bravo,
need the landing
Sierra
gear.
Oscar, 4,400 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
A little bit further.
738.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Squawk 1057.
Squawk
And I
1057
will
lot
also
738.
close a Simbit Road. Joe, I'm using the freeware airport, I think. Okay. Not a problem, Joe. And just to tell the people why you are hovering above the runway. That's the only reason. So we'll go skip a little bit. There we go. It's a bit stuttering, it's always the same thing. Joe, yep, that's why I mentioned it too. But I think your landing was alright, so yeah, 131. Yes, that's good, mate. And Carwin, Joe's name is yeah. And Carwin, very windy here in Christchurch, high 12 degrees. And Albopino, many people with use DLSS quality or auto because of video, they get 45 to 50 FPS. How they can get that? I don't know. Albopino, I use default airport. My FPS are amazing for the moment. I need a free airport. Oh, and is that this my land? Seems to be right. Okay, once again.
Varna approach lot 738 is type Boeing 737 2 miles west of Varna 500 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
It's more beautiful with those three airports, of course. Yeah. Default airports are not so great, huh? And then we need some other freewares, because if you need to pay all those paywares, then what do you guys think of my landing? I think it was right, not only 100% centered, but you know, I think it was okay. And Peter, default airports are mostly ugly. Yes, indeed. So we will watch here from the inside.
Boeing 737 2 miles west of Varna 500 feet.
Indeed, all of them.
Request clearance to transition Charlie
Now
airspace.
there's a flight coming up on Sunday. Karen, butter. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I will use the default airports on Sunday. So JFK International in the US and Orlando, I will use the original or the default airports. Now the default airports, I don't know if they are there for everyone, because I have the premium version or the deluxe version of how it's called, the highest one. That's what I bought for the simulator. If you have the standard one, maybe you don't have it. And Joe, it was a lot better. Yeah, thank you, Joe. So for Sunday, it are just the original ones that are in my simulator and without spending the money on it for a payware. Now I checked it, and JFK, I think it was Inibels that has the JFK airport. Now I think I checked them, the standard ones, and they look okay. So why I need to spend money then on payware? So, yep, we are arrived here in Varna, Bulgaria, sorry. And yeah, Sunday it will be the next flight, but not tomorrow or not Saturday, because I need to work. And then Kevin, gotta go now and get ready for my meeting and with job people and stuff. Thanks for the stream, and see you all next time. Have a great day, Joe, and evening the rest. All right, Kevin, thank you very much, mate, and enjoy your weekend. Greetings to your mother, and stay safe, mate. Enjoy, and let the music play. So you guys, you know what is coming for Sunday, the group tour, group flight from Simbit World. And then Monday we continue with a lot until Thursday, if everything goes well. And then we go to another airline. Jalapeno to Karen Davis by sir. So thank you, Jalapeno. So I want to thank Joe for flying with me. I also want to thank Peter for being here, and also Albapino, thank you for being here, mate. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, it's always a pleasure. And who else we have? No one. Carmen is gone, so okay. So guys, for everyone that is watching that was not in the chat, also thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time. And yeah, next time Sunday, and then we go through until Friday, from Sunday to Friday. Joe, thanks to Carwin, nice to have you back in the chat. So yeah, I'm curious how long it will take before he is the top chatter once again. So for now I will leave you guys. I will prepare for my work, and tomorrow I will do, or actually the whole weekend, if I don't need to work then, to do the flight. So if I cannot do it tomorrow, maybe Saturday evening quickly. Peter, I've been searching for the AMD CPU because I don't know it. Alright. Okay. So guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and hope to see you very soon. Pino, thanks sir for the stream and settings info. No problem. If you need to know something, let me know, and yeah, I'll try to provide it. Joe, thanks everyone for being here, and also those just watched the stream. So thank you, Joe, for your nice message. So guys, Joe, Albapino, Peter, and all the older people, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice weekend, and see you on Sunday. Bye bye. Albapino, bye bye. Wrong button. Peter, okay, okido, mates. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend and have a good night / day. Bye bye for now. So Peter, enjoy your weekend, mate, and yeah, we'll see each other on Monday. So guys, also Joe, I forgot to put my parking brake on. Where are you parked now? Oh, okay. So we have a Joe. Okay. You're looking for a gas station. Alright, I forgot this parking brake. It can overcome even the best, like me. Okay, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.